Hi, in last video we have seen how we can download and install the Visual Studio Code in the Windows operating system. And there we have seen how we can run the Python program in the Visual Studio Code. In this video, I'm going to continue the course where we are going to see the next topic, which is identifiers and reserved keyword in a Python. So let's start. But before going to start, please like and subscribe my channel. Python identifier is the name used to identify variable, function, class, method, or object. Python identifier is the nothing but the name what we are giving to any class, method, function, or object to identify that particular things. There are certain rules to define the identifiers in the Python. For example, identifier is start with letter capital A to Z, or it can be small a to Z, or it can be start with underscore or a digit from 0 to 9. So here is the example. For example, A equals to 10, then capital A equals to 10, then A1 equals to Ram, B2 equals to Sham. This is the syntax or the general way how we can define the Python identifier. One more thing, Python is a case-sensitive language. It means capital A equals to 10 and small a equals to 10 are the two different things. So due to the case sensitivity property, this capital A and small a are going to be treated as a two different variables. So keep in mind these things. Python is the case-sensitive language. Then next point, class names start with the uppercase letter and all the others start with the lowercase letter. So as I told you, identifier is nothing but the name we are going to give to any method, object, variable, this kind of things. But there is a one special condition. If you are going to give any identifier, which is nothing but the name to any class, then the class name always start with the uppercase letter. So keep in mind that things. Then if identifier start with the single underscore, it means it is a private identifier. And if the identifier start with the double underscore, it means it is a strongly private identifier. And the last one, if the identifier start and end with the two underscore, it means it is a language defined special identifier. So this is the syntax. For example, you can define the identifier A equals to 10. So you can take any letter between A to Z. Then in a small case, then same you can do for the capital letter also. You can take any capital letter between A to Z. Then you can define like this also. And you can take any digit between 0 to 9. And see, for a class name, for example, this is a class and class name I have defined my class where my M is the capital letter. And remaining all the things can be attribute name should be lowercase for defining. So this is the identifier in the Python. So I'm repeating again in the simple word. What is the identifier? Identifier is the name to any class, method, variable, function, object, anything which is given by us to identify that particular thing. So don't worry about the terminology like what is the variable, what is the function, method, object. Don't put don't put any pressure on your mind. Once we will start learning the Python, we will automatically get to know what is the variable, what is the method, what is the object. So time being, only keep in mind this is the definition of the identifier. So identifier is the name what we are assigning to any variable, function, class, or anything, and the rules to how to define the identifier. So the next point is keywords in the Python. So let's see that one also. So reserved keyword in a Python, some words are reserved to represent some meaning or functionality. In a Python, some words are reserved by the Python itself. Such type of words are called reserved words. There are 33 reserved words in a Python. You can see all the 33 I have listed down here. So no need to by heart this reserved keyword. because as I told you, once we start learning the actual Python programming, there you can easily get to know. And one more thing, you cannot use any reserved word as an identifier. So keep this in mind. And if you want to know what are the reserved keywords in the Python, so what you can do, you can go to your Visual Studio or you in your command prompt, and there you can type. Once again, I will show you. Yeah, you can type import, then keyword, then print keyword dot kw list. Simply run. See, these are the reserved keyword in the Python. So as I told you, no need to buy hard this thing. You will get to know once we start the learning the Python. So this is the Python identifier and the Python reserved keyword. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe my channel. Bye.